Hello there, watchy people. How is it going? Welcome back to Pixark, where we're going to be streaming today. I should be packing the last bits, ready to go to Mallorca tomorrow, early morning, but instead I have decided to play a game. So yeah, please do come and keep me company. Just loading into the server right now, so sit tight for half hour or so, and then we'll be getting going. Now a lot has happened since my last episode. Awooga and I have loading hype. Thanks, Pix. Hop into voice chat if you want to as well. Obviously, well, you know that. Yeah, Awooga and I have relocated from spawn, and yeah, we're in a new area now, and we started building houses. I got fairly far through it. Well, I say that it's a basic house, and I haven't decorated internally yet or anything, so that we can do. Be there soon. Just gonna get a couple. Yep, no worries, dude. I don't have the T command in here, so you have to do it manually. I can hear dinosaurs. I can hear sauropods, in fact, but I've got no visuals yet, so I'm hoping. There we go. Oh my life. What's happened? Why am I injured, and why did my firefly get defeated? Wow. Okay, let's eat some food. These sauropods, they're causing issues. Wow. Okay, well I wonder what happened then. So I've got 3 fireflies by the looks of it. A notification when I logged in saying spare bulb was killed. That's really odd. I wonder why our fireflies have been dying then. That's interesting. It definitely wasn't a direwolf attack this time. But I'm injured as well, which is weird. Were you injured when you logged in? I seem to have stopped healing now. Oh, I see. I have to keep eating to heal. Right, okay. Totally different place. Oh, that's all gone off. Alright, drop that then. Man, I'm gonna have to do something about these sauropods. I'm gonna have to build like a massive wall or something, because this is not great. Hello, Sergeant Mahoney. Let's convert you to a Pix block. This is kind of what I'm doing at the moment, is converting all of my dinos into Pix blocks so that they are useful. Hello, Rockbiter, and hello, Spit. So I'm going to get very very encumbered. I haven't got the materials, have I, to build a dispenser? No? Oh, I need to do it at a workbench, don't I? Hello, Rockbiter. Ah! Seriously, stop! Oh, really? That's the comfy place to sit right now. Okay. Right, let's go in here and craft the... Oh no, it's not in there, is it? It's in here, so let's go... No? Is that it? Pix block container, there we go. Right, so I need 16 glass and 12 copper ingots. Probably got that much copper somewhere, so I need to figure out how to make glass. Do I have that yet? I don't appear to. Glass. Oh yes, of course, it's in metallurgy. Made by firing sand in a smelter. Okay. No problem. Right, I need to get some sand then. So let's go get on with that. Yeesh. Of course, I could just go and put them all in. I connect with the sauropods if they're unbearable. You can? By what means can you do that? Oh, there's a coyote. Can I defeat a coyote? I probably can, actually. Where is it? Alright. There it is. Come back here. Got ya. Ha 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 ha. Nice. That got me some fur. You can admin them out of distance. Okay. Well, let's leave it for now, and we'll figure something out if it becomes too much. Oh, Rockbiter is over there. Come on, back over here, Rockbiter. Rockbiter, come on. Come on. I need to get a saddle for him as well. That's the second thing for tonight. Try attacking them. I think they're too close to people's houses and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, I think they probably are. You can wait there now. Thank you, boy. So, sand. That's what I was doing. Sand. Is there sand under here? Can I tell what is sand and what isn't? Oh, there's an ichthyosaurus. What does sand look like, Pix, and where do I find it? That's more flint. Though I'm going to need that for fire powder at some point. Level 24 Pteranodon. Man. Yeah, my head is going to be done in after too long. Looks obviously like sand. Okay. So the stuff that looks like sand is probably sand. What's in the trough? Oh, the dinosaurs have all been fed by the looks of it. Did I get food out of here? No, it wasn't done, was it? So I should have a little bit now. There we go. So if I pop a bit of wood in... Where did that go? In there. Oh, half the pile, there we go. Right. Light the fire and craft all of them. And then I'm going to fly somewhere and find some... try diving off the nearby coast. Diving off the nearby coast. That sounds... I don't know. There might be things in there. Oh look, there's a desert right there. Through that portal. That's where I can get some sand from. Oh man. How dopey. Oh no, I keep doing that now. Don't use that button. Alright, that's probably... So what's... That's cooked meat jerky. Okay. That's different. Ah. Alright then. That's probably enough for me to be going on with for now. So Falcor, let's go... Blimey, this place is overrun. Let's go get some sand. You've got sand, can't spare. Yes, I read your message in the thing, so I can understand that you wouldn't have any. You're cold. You should find some warmth soon. Well, I'm going to a desert. Isn't that going to be warm enough? Okay. Oh, crikey! You look mean. As do you. Ghost dragons. Wow. Oof. Wah! Ghost dragons turn out to not be very friendly. It would seem. Oh my life. I might go back through that portal for a second. Run. Yeah. There we go. Alright, I'm home. Jeez. Okay. So probably not through there then. In terms of getting sand. Let's traverse the region a bit and see what we can find. Is that sand? That looks like it might be sand there. We've also got... Oh. We've also got a point or two. 2 points to level on Falcor. So let's go with damage, I think, today. Whew. Ah, yeah, that's sand. Brilliant. Why does it do that? My chat bot updates itself like 5 minutes into every stream I do, and it disconnects me, so I'm gonna like probably miss a load of messages. I don't know if he said anything to me then, but after run, that is. It's just, I don't know why it would do that. Surely, like, the most obvious thing is to detect that you're streaming and not do it then. You'll have to make a cup of tea. Oh, okay. She told me to run and didn't stick around to watch the hilarity as I failed to run and got killed, which didn't happen, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for you, fortunately for me. Right, I've got a lot of sand now. That should do it. There's a bit more down here. I might as well get everything that's there. There we go, that's all the sand. Where did I leave Falcor? See, there he is. Falcor! Oh. I keep forgetting that he takes off. Oh, you were watching, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now, I'm certain that I automatically switched to third person view when mounting a dinosaur. Excuse me, Sauropod. Oh, and then pop in all the sand. Oh, there we go. 76 glass ought to do it. We've got plenty of wood in there, so we probably won't need any more of that. But that's cool. We'll leave that doing what it's doing, and we'll go and hopefully collect our dinner. Still going. Why is it not cooked any more meat? You're still burning, but oh, for goodness sake. It's because I put it out, isn't it? Interrupted it. Hey, ER, long time no see on my stream. Been a while. How are you? Obviously, I chatted to you recently elsewhere, but yes, good to see you. Very good indeed. I just realised I've got a gun with 9 bullets. Let's close that door, shall we? Oh yes. So yeah, if I get into trouble, that could be a rescue for me. So Pix block container. So we're gonna have enough wood. I think we've got enough copper, and we need 16 glass. Copper, I think. Is it that chest? No, that's not the chest. That's the chest. Oh, we've only got 7. Have we not got any more? Alright, in that case, I suppose let's put this wood in here. I think this one is like cloth and stuff. Yeah, it is. So we'll put the fur in there, we'll put that in there, the leather in there. Oh, I didn't mean to put that in there. Doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing good. Blame time zone for not catching everyone's streams. Yeah, that's fair enough. You can, you have the right to do so. A bit more clay as well. Let's put fibre and that in with the wood. Fibre and thatch, which I said the wrong way round. And then put chitting in here as well. Yeah, I'm doing very well, thank you. I am procrastinating right now because I ought to be packing, ready to go to Mallorca tomorrow. Oh look, something's. Oh no, that I hadn't made that. I thought it had been broken, but it hadn't been broken. But yeah, I'm not. I'm playing the game instead. So yeah.
Aren't we all?
Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I am good, thank you.
Excited for your trip?
Yes, yes, very much so.
Good. Blimey, it's windy.
It really is, isn't it?
Both on the server and in real life, strangely.
It's calmed down here, actually.
Has it now? Yeah. It's been very blustery all day. I've just had 3 foxes playing in our backyard for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, I saw your tweet about it. That's
Yeah. Yeah, I managed to get a couple of pictures, a couple of videos of them, and we've seen the odd 1 or 2 here and there, but having 3 of them at once and looking so relaxed was a bit of a treat.
Very nice.
I'll get your chat up here as well so I can say hi to people.
Oh, that's iron, not copper. Okay, I need to find some more copper then. I should bring my thingy over here. Don't miss my flight. No, I won't. I won't miss my flight, don't worry. Oh, I can't because I don't have a saddle, of course.
I wonder if anybody in the history of the world has missed a flight because they were streaming.
Probably.
I mean, not even streaming like, you know, on a Twitch app on their phone from the airport or something like that. Like they're actually
at home playing the game, yeah.
Settled into playing, you know, Minecraft or Call of Duty or something, and then go, nope, nope, I've just missed my flight.
I've no doubt that someone has done it somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I am on the lookout for copper.
I have plenty of it at the mountain forest if you want to go and raid my stuff, but if you'd rather find it yourself. If you're on the grasslands, you might actually find some underneath where the coal patches are, so they're probably worth checking out.
Coal?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should be able to see it from the surface. It's a lot more black than any of the other materials you'll find in the grasslands.
Yeah, that looks like coal in the wall there. Let's check it out and see. Wrong tool? No, that's just rock.
Yeah, that one's just rock. If you sort of fly around the grasslands a little bit, you'll come across little patches of it in the ground. And sometimes the biome thing in the top left actually tells you it's a plains coal pit or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So they should be relatively easy to spot. I can
get a bit
swing
higher
by and help you out in a minute if you need me to, but right now I'm digging my way out of a huge pile of sand.
Oh, there's something black over there. Let's go check that out.
Yeah, that looks likely.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
That's the stuff.
Right. Let's see if I don't think I'm high enough level for this yet, but I'll have a look anyway. Supply crate 55, yeah. I'm still only 33.
33.
33. Oh yeah, there's copper right there.
Yeah, looks like somebody's already dug a little bit of that out.
In fact, is that gold as well?
The yellow stuff is sulfur.
Oh, sulfur. Oh, I needed that. Anyway, yeah, I need to craft gunpowder.
Ah, right, yeah.
So I'll help myself to that while I'm here as well.
Sounds like a plan.
Too many things to look out for. Yeah, it does have that problem. It's not too bad though. Like, as long as you, I mean, it's really easy to get a pterodon like really early on, which basically means you can run away from anything.
Yeah, they're pretty fast. Flying around on one of those is an absolute delight.
Yeah, so you're not really ever in much danger. because you can just get away. I mean, saying that, I've died like 80 times already or something.
A handful of times. Yeah, the most dangerous thing is either going through a portal and not knowing where you're coming out,
Yeah.
or logging back in for the first time because you might be in the middle of something you just didn't know happened and you don't have any food.
Yeah.
So often you're putting yourself in danger just by having a loading screen. Which is not the best game design in the world, but there you have it. That's how they chose to develop this one.
Right, I am massively over encumbered now. Wait.
Oh yeah, all the blocks will do that to you.
Oh, I'm under it. It's 338 out of 340.
Hmm.
So that I ought to be able to move. Inventory is too heavy to jump.
I think there's like a soft limit for your weight rather than a hard limit. So
Right.
I mean, you've got a maximum weight where you can't move at all,
Yeah.
and then there's a lead up to that where you just slowed down, I think.
Yeah, the biomes and the mobs are pretty cool.
I was amazed you got away from those ghost dragons.
Yeah.
I've not really encountered them all that much because most of the dark forest biomes in my single player world are quite small, so they don't really spawn unless they've got a load of space around them. But from what I gather, they're like the end game flyer. They're the thing that does massive damage,
Right.
and the breath attack they have is the thing that levels buildings on PvP servers and stuff. So I thought you were going to die, but you handled that situation very well,
I just
considering there were
legged
two
it
of them.
back to the portal.
I think a lot of the portals are fairly obviously mislabeled. Like, I'm surprised the one to the mountain forest actually goes to the mountain forest, but there's definitely a bunch that look like they go one place and they go another.
Okay, I cannot jump right now. I can move now at least though. What else do I have to drop then? I guess I'll have to come back for stuff. I'll come back for the sulfur because oh, really?
I tell you what, if I can probably fly over to where you are and help you out with some of that.
Okay.
I will just drop off a couple of things
There you
here
go.
because
I
my
can
inventory
jump.
is full of nearly 1,000 blocks of sand.
Ah. Right, where are you, bird? No, really, where? Oh, you're there. Come to me. No, oh, Falcor's having a fight with an Onyx.
The next question is, can Falcor carry you and all of the other stuff?
It seems to be okay.
Okay, good. That's the problem I'm having now is I've upgraded my weight enough and my flyer isn't all that good at carrying things, so I've ended up getting too heavy for my bird to carry me a lot of the time.
I think it's this way. No, it's not this way, is it? It's the other way. One of them.
Hello.
Hey.
So was the coal patch over here as well?
It is here. No, it wasn't this one. Bit further this way, I think. Oh no, where am I?
I think
Yeah,
I've
it's that
found it.
one. It's that one there.
Good stuff. Right, I will pick up the stuff that you've dropped here, just in case. Didn't want it to despawn,
Cool, thank you.
because the stuff does despawn in within like 2 minutes, and sometimes that's a little bit of a harsh time limit.
That is a bit harsh, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, there might be something I can config about that. You know, you figure they've got a solid reason for doing it, but then it does seem a
Yeah.
little bit tough. Right, did you just want all of the copper smelting?
Yeah.
Okie doke. I will do that for you, and There's a chest nearby. I can drop off your sulfur.
Yeah, there's several chests in the house.
I like the ones facing the wall. Has that one been naughty?
Yeah.
That's the one that's stand in the corner and think about what you've done. I'll put the sulfur in there, shall I?
Cool.
34 sulfur in there for you. I've also got a bit of spare gunpowder, so you may as well have that.
Oh, thank you.
Not using it for anything much right now. What are you crafting with the gunpowder? Are you making pistol bullets?
Yeah, at the moment. Oh, I forgot to turn you off of follow, didn't I?
Yeah, there are 4 sauropods around here. I'm like, yeah, I can probably do something about those if you need me to, but
Yeah, well,
I tell you what I can do in the meantime. I can sort them out with one of these.
What you got?
Ta-da!
Ta-da.
Yeah, if you come back to the house, you'll see what I've done. Oh, they're not even using it. Come on. Blimey.
Oh!
I gave them a door to come through and they've decided to just walk around it.
Wow. Well, the door is shut.
Exactly. They've got to open it first. There you go. Oh, good lassie. Man. That door is bigger than I expected it to be. I mean, it's got to be to fit the sauropods through, but man, that's a full-on Jurassic Park door.
That is a big door.
That is one heck of a door. Do you want to keep that, or should I take it away again?
Yeah, I might as well leave it there, don't I?
Yeah,
It's fun.
I like the idea of just having a giant door there with nothing attached to it. It's got a
Yeah.
very very out there kind of feel to it. Yeah, sauropods are a nuisance. The problem with being in a grassland, they used to spawn in novice grasslands as well.
Right.
But I think they got rid of that after everybody was just finding their house getting stepped on like yours constantly.
Encumbered again.
Yeah, it's the problem with moving around all that metal.
Yeah.
On the other hand, mining and then smelting all of the copper should help you gain a couple of levels, in which case just pump the upgrade points into weight and you should
Yeah.
find yourself able to carry a little more.
Can I put stuff? No, you can't store stuff in the workbenches.
Sadly, no. What I reckon you should do in the meantime is probably just throw down a couple of those smaller dinos inside your house. Just like let the dilos or something kind of chill out in there.
Yeah, that's not
So
bad.
you don't really need to pix block them until you find you've made yourself a container, so that might stop you getting overweight.
That's true.
Right, I'm going to go back to placing some sand. If you need me for anything else, just give me a shout. I'll be here.
Cool. Can't see where the dev is in a bit.
Oh yeah. It's worth a look. It's it's not looking like much right now. I mean, it just looks like a big mess. But you can see the beginnings of what it's going to be, and
Yeah.
what it's going to be is pretty exciting, actually.
AR says the door's too small, we need a bigger one.
Or message the devs.
Oh, I need some more.
I am kind of tempted to find a decent sized mountain and just plant one of those doors in it and build like a giant sort of like a dwarf fortress kind of thing in the inside of it.
Yeah, I did consider that as well.
It's also the most amusing image to me that dwarves build these giant halls, and when they come out of it, they're like the shortest thing to come out of the doorway.
Yeah, definitely. Right, let's make some wooden foundations. What do I need for that? I need some thatch. Does the Pix block container need to be protected? Like, does it need walls around it? Or will it be safe?
No, it does need to be placed on foundations, but
Yeah.
aside from that, there's no need to keep it contained.
Cool. Then I shan't.
I don't think it gets trampled by sauropods, but then the thing about mostly having played on my single-player world before this is I don't know what it's like to have a world that's active when you log out.
Yeah.
Like, the new problem on this for me is making sure I've got food every time I log back in.
That's looking good. Right, let's put the container down here then. Oh, it needs to be. Okay. It's going to block my view.
It's going in front of the window.
Yeah. I just have to move the window. There we go. Let's do a bit more landscaping. Seven.
I really wish there was more stuff like bushes that you could place manually in this game.
Yeah.
Little decorative things like that would be quite nice. What I've done so far is made thatch blocks and painted them green to make them look like leaf blocks from Minecraft, and
Right.
it sort of works. It's pretty obviously a painted thing. It paints them like the colour of Green Army Man.
Well, that's okay. So my problem at the moment is that the sauropods are trampling the tree saplings when I plant them.
Are they? They actually kill the trees?
I'm assuming so because I've planted loads and none of them are growing. They've all vanished fairly quickly.
The thing about trees is you actually need to place them with a water source nearby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you place one down anywhere and mouse over it, you'll see the little thing that says it's growing, and it'll say dehydrated, will die soon.
Oh.
So the trees that naturally spawn in the landscape are gifted with some kind of magical property that just means they can grow anywhere, but actual trees act like crops.
That
Like,
makes
if you-
sense because I had
Yeah.
a problem with no problem growing them at my spawn house, but that's because it was on a lake.
Yeah.
But I'm on a lake again now, so I'll just plant them near the lake. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you'll need to put them within 3 blocks of a source of water, generally.
Okay.
And
Oh.
once you learn the recipes for stone pipes and taps and things, you can route the water anywhere you want. But it helps to just plant them near to a
Cool.
decent-sized body of water. There was a problem for a little while where if you flew too far away from trees that were growing, they would just despawn. But I think they've fixed that now because my tree farm is doing okay.
Right. Leatherwood and chitin. How much chitin have I got? Very much, I don't think. Sorry, chitin has really corrected me. I've got 4. I need to get some more of that.
Probably a few patches around where you are.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
usually the good source of it.
They don't yield that much though.
How much do you need?
Oh, actually, that was all right. I think it said 30, or maybe it's 20.
Yeah. If you're killing them with dinos, the dinos usually give you a higher yield than killing them by hand. So
See, I've not been killing with dinos so far. I've only done it by hand.
it's a little bit awkward sometimes because flying around them with pteranodon's a bit of a pain, and pteranodon can't attack while it's on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one there.
There's pros and cons, but yeah, a couple of bites will do you for Apache. They're not too hard.
Didn't get any out of that one. Let's get that onyx. Presume they don't have much.
I think they just drop leather.
Yeah. But they're annoying, so I'll get it.
Yeah, exactly. They're a pain. You're doing the environment a service by getting rid of them.
Yep, just leather. Right, where did I see that Apache? There it is.
Oh boy, I have run out of sand to place. The sand wall continues.
None out of that one as well.
Stingy, I call it.
7 so far in total. Right, let's put your
Oh, it's only a Mediterranean fence blueprint.
damage up. Oh, nice. I built a fence outside my place, and I was astonished at how short it was.
Yeah, they're a little small. You can stack them on top of each other though if you want to grow it a little bit bigger.
Coming in on it.
Man, the raft has such a wide turning circle.
Yeah.
Doing donuts on the ocean here.
What did that Dilo have on it? It had Dilophosaurus venom.
Mmm, lovely
Superb.
stuff. I've got some presents for you,
Ooh, black presents.
and I will hop over there on my flyer in just a second. I just hit up one of those purple loot drops, supply drops,
Yeah.
and it had a couple of goodies in it that I can hand over to you because I've already got one.
Oh, awesome.
We've already got one.
Okay, I'll ask him, but I don't think he'll be very interested. You see, he's already got one.
Fetch la vache.
Fish la fish. Yeah, they got giant doors but tiny fences. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That'd be so good with this big old door and then just have two little fences out the front of it.
Hey, I dare you to pick up this sauropod egg.
Oh dear. I would not survive that. Also, I don't think your house would survive it either. So
No,
I feel
probably not.
I'd feel bad about it either way. Right, here you go. I've got a let's see, one of these
That is. Oh, a sickle. Thank you.
and one of those.
An iron spear. Awesome.
Also, I've got one of these.
An iron spiked wall. One iron
Yeah.
spiked wall. Awesome. I could put
So,
that in the middle of the wooden ones when I make them.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe you could put it in this door, and then when all the sauropods try and come through it, they'll all just take damage. I don't know. I'm not certain how those work, but yeah, the iron spear will probably do a fair bit more damage than the copper one. I'm thinking maybe 100
Yeah.
or so more.
That's very cool. Thank you. Iron spear.
I got to the point where I made myself an iron sickle and then immediately raided ruins and found about 5 more. So I have a couple left over, but I figured may as well pass those on. You can grab yourself a little bit more fibre and thatch with those. Get yourself
Yeah,
some
that's going to be
seeds.
invaluable, for sure. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
let's
no problem.
put-
I've been going around looking at the purple and blue supply drops because they've got all of the blueprints for building stuff that I need.
Mhm.
So occasionally they'll have good blueprints in. If not, it's usually some half-decent gear.
Nice. Right. The hunt for chitin continues.
Yeah, sadly I don't have any of that on me, otherwise I've given you that as well.
There's another patchy. It's a day of changing what I say at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Patchy and chitin instead of packy and kiting.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that packy is correct, but for the obvious reasons, it's
Yeah.
going to be better to say it your
If you put a little bit more phlegm into it and you say pachi,
yeah,
it's
then they'll
best
just
of both worlds.
they'll think I'm a Scouser.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Another one. Are you a coyote or a wolf? You're a coyote.
I'm neither.
Well, thanks for clearing that up. I was confused.
Thought I was streaming with a wolf.
Got 10 out of that one.
Nice.
Now, while I'm here, there's another coyote which I thought I saw one. There he is.
That's good tea.
I'm gonna see about taming a coyote.
Nice. Yeah, coyotes are a lot of fun. You can ride them without saddles too, which is pretty handy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a couple of critters that you can ride without saddles. I forget
Okay, that's
exactly what
that's
all of
gonna
them
have
are.
to be. Oh no, there's a sauropod, and it's angry.
Uh-oh. Run, fly, do whatever you can.
Yeah. At the moment, Falcor is attacking.
Oh, yeah. It's the worst. I don't know how to get pteranodons not to do that crazy circling thing they do whenever they
Yeah.
whenever they get mad at anything. Oh, Falcor.
Right. What I wanted was a coyote.
Do you want me to do something about those sauropods? They do seem to be getting in your way a fair bit right now.
There's too many of them. If we can just thin them out a bit, maybe just
I'll
leave
thin
one
the
around
herd.
here for now.
Yeah. They'll probably respawn at some point anyway, but hopefully they'll spread themselves out a little further.
Hmm. What level are you? You're 24. They're all pretty low, the pterodons around here.
Yeah, if you want, I've got a couple of them in a Pix block container back at spawn, if you can find your way over there.
Yeah. Well, I'll blast. Just accidentally hit another one. Oh, I was trying to pick up some meat.
After a certain point, you're better off just, like, throwing yourself into the ocean or something.
I think the sauropod just attacked
Is it attacking your house?
Yeah.
Right, I'll do my best to get rid of him. I can only fly so fast on this, sadly.
Hmm. He seems to have stopped. Oh, she, sorry, seems to have stopped now, and laid an egg on my house.
Well, that's a peace offering, maybe. Blimey, there's 5 of them here now. Okay, yeah, I'm getting rid of some of these. That's ridiculous. Right. Let's take a quick look here. I can do this.
And then we can take her egg without her getting angry because she'll be gone.
There we go. Boop.
Hey!
Admin out of existence. This one over here seems to be having issues with the door. That one's gone as well.
Nice.
Problem is I have to be right up close to them to do this. You You have to basically be targeting them, and there's an admin command I can run, which is just going to have to be the solution to this problem, because you keep getting up on your
Oh,
house.
flipping it. Here comes another.
Yep.
Right, where did...
Gone after Charlie.
Oh. There's Falcor's stuff. Thank goodness for that.
The sauropod eggs are giant. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Right, I'm gonna need wood as well.
Alright, I've left that last one over there. It's the furthest one from your house
Cool.
right now. And yeah, let me know if they become a nuisance again, which hopefully they shouldn't.
Thank you, sir.
The trick right now I found is to, if not lure them, then at least hope they walk down into the ravines in the grassland. Most of the time they just hang out there after that.
Yeah. Okay, I might give that a go in future then.
Yeah, there's not really an easy way of luring them over there. But then I've yet to see an effective way of taking down one of them other than getting yourself to level 80 and acquiring a rocket launcher.
Yeah. That one, that's the wood one.
I haven't quite got up the courage to try it myself.
Yeah, it's pretty daunting proposition.
Yeah, when you see something the size of a skyscraper, you think, yeah, I'm probably not killing that by myself. Not to say it can't be done, I just think it's probably a bit of a hassle to try.
Yeah.
Probably get a fair bit of meat off of those things, though.
Well, yeah, I should imagine there's a massive amount. Okay, so all the fences, my steps and the trough got destroyed. As well as a lot of my roof. That's okay, we can deal with that. Oh, one of my little fireflies has flown away. Ow! Just
Yep,
got
I died.
accidentally hit by a sauropod then. Right. Oh, all of my fireflies have flown away.
They didn't feel like sticking around for the sauropod attack.
Apparently not.
Alright, I'm going to try swimming out to that island. I do wish you could increase your speed. Seems to be the one thing, the stats-wise, they've not allowed you to improve
Yeah.
in this game. In which case, why put it on the stats screen at all, in my opinion?
Yeah, that's a bit dodgy, isn't it? It always used to let you... Oh, sorry. Arc always used to let you do speed.
Yeah, I think it's a holdover from the Arc GUI that they've just... they've either got plans to implement it later or they just don't want to do it yet. Oh, blimey, there's a shark. Uh-oh. Oh, there's two sharks.
Yay.
That is my rapper name, by the way.
2 sharks.
2 sharks.
Like it. Good rapper name.
I'm not getting out of this one. Oh, blimey. Oh, I managed to punch it stoutly on the nose. That's what you're supposed to do with sharks, isn't it?
I believe so.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't stop moving right now. I'm swimming to this island. Oh, this is the actual worst. Why am I playing this game? Okay, Pteranodons it is.
Oh, I got so ragey last night, or whenever it was. I kept losing all of the pterodons. I was like, I'm not gonna let it defeat me.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
Yeah, my problem is I'm working next to a 50 block drop at all times.
Yeah.
So, I'll take one of these burner pteranodons. Grab you. Do I have any spare saddles? Of course not. There might be one out here.
Got one on me.
And all they take is a bit of wood, a bit of leather. Can get that pretty easily around here.
Yeah.
So glad the stuff in your hotbar doesn't disappear as well, otherwise it'd be curtains.
Yeah.
Have to be so much more protective of everything.
It's a saving grace, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely is.
So, I've got this dodecahedronosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem to do anything when I swing at like a wall or whatever.
No, what you want to do is hit the C button on your keyboard,
Right.
and it'll roll. And that lets you gather stuff from the ground rather than from walls.
C button doesn't appear to be doing anything.
It doesn't.
No.
If it's not the C button, it's right click or it's something like that. There's definitely like an action button somewhere.
Yes. I got 55 dirt,
There you go.
which I didn't really want, but
It's 55 more dirt than you had already.
indeed.
Call it a win.
Right.
Yes, it's not the most efficient gatherer, but it's fun.
Okay. Yeah, in Ark, you could swing the tail, hit a rock, and it'd get a ton of rock out for you.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I roll through, yeah, I've got the flint, so that's handy.
Yeah, I think it'll harvest everything for you up till about stone and clay and that kind of thing.
Right. Ooh, I think it might be encumbered. Yeah, it's encumbered. Oh no, it's just out of stamina. That's all.
Yeah, the rolling thing does take up a lot of juice.
No more juice for you, Rockbiter. Okay. What do I have on me? Nothing to go in there. I need to make a preserving bin or something. Preserving bin is 20 wood, 30 thatch, and 10 firestone powder. Wood, thatch, and more firestone powder is required, and more thatch is required. Firestone powder is flint in a pestle and mortar, isn't it?
Correct.
Yes. I know things.
Well, that's good. I never looked at the amount of time your item cache gives you when you die to return to it and pick it up. Looks like it's about 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, so stuff you've deliberately dropped despawns in about 2 minutes. But in terms of you dying, and as long as you don't die in lava or anything like that, it doesn't despawn for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I always scramble to get my stuff back.
Yeah, me as well.
As soon as I die, but
it took me more than 2 hours to get my stuff, or to get to my stuff, so it wasn't much help for me, unfortunately. Right, let's cancel that. Okay. Gosh, this preserving bin is massive.
yeah, they're a bit big.
And it won't let you put it right next to the wall. Why have I got to have a block gap? I want a block gap.
Yeah, it's a little bit unforgiving with some of the places that you can put it.
Oh. Okay, apparently I can have it that way round. So I'll do that for now. See you later, ER. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
I'm going to have to create a lot of fire powder, I think. Oof, right. Let's grab whatever you picked up. Only 18 flint. That's a shame. Alright, well let's get some more then. Gosh, that really does use up the stamina.
To be fair, I sympathise. If I was doing forward rolls, I'd probably get out of breath quick too.
Yeah. I'm picking
Then
up
again, I'm
so
not the
much
most
dirt.
not the most athletic person.
Right, stamina then. Up that a bit. Level 33 Pteranodon, you'll do for now.
Man, this thing is going to look good when it's done.
Did you go down? Oh. Yeah, that Pteranodon's going to drown. I hit him, but he flew into the water.
Ah, yeah. I've actually had it where they've fallen in a lake before, and they tame really quick for some reason. I think maybe because they're going to drown.
Oh, right.
But I think that was a fluke. I've never really got it to happen again.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to that one safely. Sadly. Either that or it's going to emerge believing that it's the king of all Christendom. Right, craft some more narco arrows. Thank you.
Strange pteranodons lining ponds, distributing swords.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I should be using a sickle, shouldn't I? Forgot about that.
Loki does things, knows what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, he does know what's up. That's basically how my my gameplays tend to go. So, if that's what you like, then stick around. If you want to see people achieve things, probably find another stream. No basis for a system of government. Exactly, Loki. I'm a big fan of the God of Mischief, gotta say.
He does do things.
He does.
I've read about many of them. There's a great story at the start of Neil Gaiman's sort of retelling of Norse mythology, which came out a little while ago, where Thor is, I think, married to Sif in this one, and basically he wakes up and her hair has been stolen.
Ooh.
So she's completely bald. And his first thought is, Loki has done this. It's not even like, he doesn't even kind of think, who could possibly? No, immediately. It's like,
Loki.
This must have been Loki. Loki did this.
Oh.
And that's, it basically ends up as the story of how Thor got his hammer. Because Loki tries to get a bunch of dwarf inventors to create a new wig for Sif.
Okay.
And like, and also some presents for Thor just in case he gets real mad. And I think maybe some of them get presented to Odin in the end. I can't remember, but one of them turns out to be Thor's hammer. And he's like, "Oh, I like this. Also, your wig's nice, but check out my new hammer." It's a man of simple tastes, is Thor.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it's a very very well told story. Not the way I told it, but the way Neil Gaiman told it is quite good.
Yeah, I'd have to check that out. I do like Neil Gaiman stuff generally. I think you can say hello, Hermes. Yes, I can say hello, Hermes.
We've got both Loki and Hermes in here.
Oh,
The full
man,
pantheon
yeah.
is turning up.
That's,
Good thing this isn't the God of War game. You'd have to kill them all.
Yes, American Gods is good. What's the one that he did with Pratchett?
Good Omens.
Good Omens. That's my favourite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely my favourite. So, is there like planters to grow things in, or do you just grow things in the ground?
I think later on there is like a farming plot kind of thing, but it's fairly advanced, I think. Let me have a quick look. Wait, no, it's called something different. Large crop plots, there we go. You won't get that until level 50, but it's not really necessary. In the meantime, what you can do is just plant stuff like you did the trees within 3 blocks of a water source.
Mm-hmm.
And then you should be able to grow regular crops like that. Harvest them with a sickle and you'll get a decent yield of the crop and you'll get more seeds back. So,
Okay, cool.
alternatively, get yourself a trike and munch them down and you'll get a ton of just the crop. So you don't get seeds from it, but you can get the seeds
Yeah.
back from
Yeah, that's the
plants and
same.
bushes.
That's the same as Ark then.
Mhm.
That's handy to do that.
Yeah, I have a trike over at my mountain forest now, collecting huge yields of citronelles. I found a kind of one of the better foods because they restore both hunger and thirst.
Yeah.
Basically, prehistoric lemons.
Very nice. Very nice. Come in, Joe. My mate Joe's just arrived.
Hello.
Grab a seat. There you go. I'll put the speakers on. Pixark says hello.
Oh, hello there.
I can take my headphones out if I'm gonna turn the speakers on. This is Pixark. Yeah. Well, just different. Yeah. Have you heard of Ark?
Yes, I have.
So it is Ark with a Minecraft skin on it, basically.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's same devs and everything.
That's pretty cool.
Loki says hello as well.
Hey, man.
He says hello, mystery voice. Come and stick your face in front of the camera. All right. He doesn't want to stick his face in front of the camera.
I just want to be the mysterious voice. I like that.
Cool. Mysterious
He will
voice.
remain a mystery.
Exactly. He shall. This is my brother-in-law, by the way, Pixark.
Cool. The blocks, they look like, when you're a kid. I don't know if you guys did this. You get the kind of plastic, kind of like adventure parks for kids. It looks kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean. Feeding trough. I need some rock for. Do I have any rock?
You some roquefort?
Rock for, yeah.
That's solid cheese to be making feeding troughs out of.
Indeed. Yeah, I do.
I got two.
Oh, you got 2 adapters?
Yeah, it gives a pack of 2, so
Fair enough.
it's only 275.
Cool. I found a second one after I'd said to you.
I don't know if you have any sequel bags. I got now.
Oh, right, okay. They dish them out at the airport anyway, but yeah.
Do they? Oh. Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Yeah. When you approach security, there's like a wall of, here's some bags, pack your things, your liquids in here. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I built a trough, that's right. Let's put that
You
out.
built a trough out of cheese.
Yeah, the cheese trough. I want a cheese trough for myself, to be honest. Never mind the animals, or dinos, whatever you want to call them.
Watch traffic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a bit squarer. But
Well, yeah.
yeah, the sort of colour palette and yeah, I know what you mean. Right, I still need a pterodon. What level are you? You're level 15. I prefer a higher one. At the moment, it probably doesn't matter.
You get that.
You should get this. It's better than that. Cheaper as well, I think. I paid about a tenner for it. What kind of cheese do you like, Loki? What's your favourite? Hello, Compy. I've been trying to tame a compy, but they're just too weak. You have to knock them out to tame them, and every time I hit them, they die. Ooh. There you go. By the way, is this 2x2 server? Yes, it is the 2x2 server. Did I not put that in the title? I thought I did. I put it in my tweet anyway. Yeah, not interested. Humble bundle. What did I come out here for? I do this a lot. I like go somewhere and then forget what I've gone there. Age, I think. Oh, look, there's lots of sand over there. I could have gone there earlier. Female dodo. Oh, hello. Mazdam is pretty nice. A fan of a good Red Leicester. Yeah, Red Leicester is second on my list, I think. After Double Gloucester. I like Double Gloucester. Wensleydale's nice, yeah. A lot of people like put cranberries in it, and it's okay, but yeah, I prefer the pure. Edam's good. Yeah, it's very plain Edam, isn't it? Pretty sweet too. Yeah, it's good. What's the? Yeah, I like Breeze and Camemberts for flavour. If I want something that's stronger, then those are good. Dooba-dooba-doop. I'm just walking now with no purpose.
That's his life.
Yeah,
That's his life.
as is life indeed.
I'm tempted to say, how is that different from any other day?
Yeah. Right, so I need to tame some form of pterodon anyway, so let's get something, whatever happens to be around. That one's taken off, that's 15. It's gone. Yep, engage Hawkeye mode. Ah, what's you? You're coming down as well, what's your level? Oh, now he's going up again. You are 27, that's pretty good. Level 12, level 2, so let's get that one if we get the opportunity. They're all over the place. Should be alright. Did I get you? Back round. Oh, I'm no good at the lead on these. He's gone over there. Oh. You're a level 12. I should probably be able to get you in one hit. Oh, apparently not. There's the 27. Hey, good work. Oh, he's in a lake. For goodness sake. Do I have any? Yeah, I do have a bit of meat.
You're a poet and don't know it.
Yeah. Hurry up and tame, because you're going to drown. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need some meat for it. Hello, Parasaur.
Oh
Yeah, they're pretty weak. Only 2 meat. What level's that one? 24 as well.
I keep seeing you walk past that sauropod egg and going, do it.
Well, Mum's not around anymore, so it should be alright.
Should be.
No,
Emphasis on the should.
they're all going in the water. There's a manta ray there, look. Oh look, and there's a coyote. Die! Thank you. Yeah. Coyotes are so much easier than wolves. How are you doing? Are you actually doing anything? Where did that meat go? It's there.
On the power scale of 1 to 10, a coyote is a 3 and a direwolf is a 6.
Right.
So, direwolf's quite a bit stronger.
Well, you gotta be polite, low-key. I mean, if you're not polite, then it's just, it's not. Yeah,
Yeah. If we don't have manners, what do we have?
exactly.
Money.
Money. Manners or money. Level 4. I'm not thinking that low. As soon as I've got one, I'll probably fly back to spawn and get a high level one. Yeah, that's a sauropod. Are they actually different to brontosauruses? Like, are they a thing, or are they the game's version of brontosauruses?
No idea.
Come here. There we go. Just gotta be careful not to hit that thing. You can eventually. I'm not high enough level to put a saddle on it yet. Which one are you? Pretty sure I've already. 15, 2. This thing's still alive. It is at the moment. Oh, okay. Loki reckons that sauropod is a generic term for gigantic beast. That variety. So it may be a brontosaurus and a sauropod. They give you berries and fibre. Oh, that one went quick. Sorry, Dodo. Yeah. So that'll be 2 taming, so one of them's got to work. Yeah, yeah. You get lightning storms and all sorts in this, it's great. So there is supposedly some kind of story. That's not been implemented in this, I don't think, but in the original arc they did. So you just wake up here and you've got an implant in your hand, which I can't look at right now. Put gloves on anyway. And yeah, basically there's this weird tech that's just around, and it is functional because, assuming it's the same as art, you can put your tamed dinosaurs into the pillar, and then on another server or single player game or whatever, you can go and pick them up again. So you can actually transfer between your games. Sorry? No, I haven't. Actually. Ah, yeah. That's over there. It's still going. Right. Doesn't let me go prone in the water. It used to. Yeah, I wanted to drink. But it's not letting me do it. There we go. No? All sorts. At the moment I've got a sword, I've got a bow, I've even got a pistol. Yeah, I managed to make the pistol and found the bullets, because I hadn't made any gunpowder yet. I've got 9 remaining, so it's a 6-shooter, and I've got 4 extra bullets. There's a parasaur. Can't do anything with him because I don't have any narco arrows. What, jumping in? Stimberry, that's the opposite of what I want. Yeah, carry on, help yourself. Ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da. What's that? Oh, it's a parasol egg. The green it looked translucent. I thought it was a clear thing with some blue in it. It wasn't, it was green.
It was like a tumbleweed of some kind.
Just lost the hot bar and health meters, by the way. Really? Oh! So you have. That's weird. That's my game doing that. Why did that happen? Ba-da-ba-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There we are. That should fix it for you. Craft arrows. Oh, 10. That's all right. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Cheers. I shan't play for much longer, I doubt. Hey! I tamed you. You're a berry eater, aren't you? Why can't I tame the parasol?
They're not a knockout tame.
Oh. That'd be why. Oh well, you have a nice sleep there. I'll see you when you wake up. Yeah. Parasol.
He's just taking a power nap.
Yeah. Very nice.
I think. Oh.
Awuga's house is coming along.
I think he's still committed to just not having a roof.
Yeah.
I admire his dedication to that.
Indeed. What level are you? You're only level 14. I don't know. It is that big. Yeah. There's only like, how many of us is there on the server now? Like
About 8.
yeah, about 8 at the moment. we're split across different countries, so we're not on at the same time too often. But yeah, oh, halfway through. How are you doing over here, Mr. Parasol? Not Parasol, the other one, Pterodon.
They all begin with P anyway.
They do. Right, well you're going to wake up before you're tamed. So, that's a shame. Looks like I'll have to go with level 9. Another level 12?
Can you not force feed it some more narco berries?
I can if I could find some. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's still growing. Can't.
No, if it says mature stage, you can pick them at that point.
Oh, right, okay. What does it say? Stage, mature stage, yeah. Okay. That's cool, okay. So yeah, I don't know whether it'll drown by me knocking it out longer, but we'll give it a go and see.
Seems to have survived this long.
Yeah. Is your unconsciousness going up again? Yes, it is. Excellent. Have you got enough? No, you haven't got any food, that's why. I wonder why it was taking so long. We ran out of food. Right, let's go kill something!
We just laughed about it.
Yeah. Come here, Parasol. Oh, indeed. There we go. Crikey, I didn't think I was going to catch up with him then. Build a poop roof on it if it's bothering. Yeah, I could build a poop roof on it, couldn't I? I saw it, don't worry. Right, let's go on. I think it's going to use up all of these narco berries.
You could also craft another sleepy arrow and just fire it into it.
Oh, okay. That works as well, does it?
I think it might even have a slightly better effect than the force feed.
Oh, crikey. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it really does. Right,
Of course, the only problem with that is potentially damaging it. You don't want to kill it, but
Yeah.
with a bow, it's not a problem.
It's completely filled up the unconscious meter. Oh. I think the one I was taming is... the other one I was taming is broken up. Is it? Oh no, it's there. And it's... Ah! Mind out. Oh yeah, ATS. Yeah, ATS is the chicken one, isn't it? Is that parasol woken up yet? Very strange. Yeah, you may well be right. Muffled sounds of Kane being swished to bits by a sauropod, yep. Yeah, no doubt. It is windy. Wake up, Parasaur, I want to tame you. Can't tell, like, how long it's going to be before it wakes up. taming nicely now. Still got food. How much meat we get off of a pterodon? 1. Oh no, there's a block. Still 1. Sauropod, I would imagine you'd get 50 or something. It would, yeah, that's true. Don't think you can get as far as nukes. Oh, sorry, Arthur. I just kicked you. Didn't mean to. Right, as soon as this thing's tamed, I think I will call it a night.
Before you go, come on over and see what I'm working on.
Oh yeah, we'll do. That.
It might even be a bit less windy by that point.
Explode dispenser. Remember to press the F key. If you press the E key on that, like E is like getting to your inventory and stuff. Or no, it's not. It's getting to an object's inventory, but it's also use an object. If you hit it on that, each one of those cubes turns into a dinosaur.
Oh.
And it's yeah, so can be a bit irritating. Back them all up again, and I think there's a 1.5-minute cooldown on being allowed to put it back into a cube. Oh, is that another diamond? What's another diamond? Shh, be very quiet. I'm hunting dilos. There he goes. Right, we should be alright. Is this thing woken up yet? No, it's still unconscious. There you go. Nearly there. Bet it's gonna need 2 more. Yeah. You tame a dinosaur, then you have to craft and place a saddle on it. And then you can ride it.
Somehow it's windy underwater as well. Not quite sure how that works.
Maybe someone down there had been to the...
Probably one of the sharks.
Would not surprise me. It'll stay around the area, yeah, until it's killed or tamed or whatever. I'm a bit gutted that you can't put a sauropod into a pix block. Hey,
Yeah, it'd be
there
great to
you
just
are.
pop one down in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. No, I understand why you would want to run away from me. Yep. It's one of my fireflies. It is cool. Come on, Pteranodon. Wakey wakey, rise and shine. So close. One more bite. it lights.
Also, just like
It's like a torch. If you have it set on your shoulder, then the area around you is lit up in the dark and stuff.
Shoulder-mounted flashlight.
Indeed. Omnidirectional. I've got about 5 of them actually. Come on, wake up. Now. Wake up now. No? Now. I can punch it. So you're fine with kicking. Punching is over the line though. Oh. Wake up. Hey! There we go. Right, and then I've got a saddle for you already. So there we go. Right, now where, oh where did my parasol go? She-Ra.
Oh, I got right up close to one of those purple beacons and then it despawned.
Ah,
Boo.
that's harsh. I'm taming it.
Oh, fair enough.
I'm feeding it. Mm-hmm.
Realism.
Right, is my Dilo tamed? Has it woken up and wandered off? Where are you
Dude, where's
feeding?
my Dilo?
There it is. Come here. Oh. Why did that not work? There we go. Bit of meat in his inventory. Put you away, and oh hello. Put you away. Visibility's gone downhill rather.
Might have something to do with the smoke grenade I just threw at you.
Oh, yeah, it might. That would definitely account for it. Right, fibre, 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 thatch, wood, fibre, fibre, fibre. There's a lot of fibre there.
Part of a balanced diet.
Indeed. Rock, dirt, more dirt, and that one is
4,891 irradiated haggis.
nice.
There's a reference. Points in the chat if you get that one.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose.
It's from the thing.
Oh right. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. Right. I think. What?
Oh,
Oh.
Oh god. Oh,
you did the thing.
I didn't even. I wasn't even looking at it. That's.
It's okay, I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it.
Man.
Luckily there isn't a cooldown right now.
It broke free from the bondage.
Well, go away. Yep. Falcor is staying out, but the others need to go in. Yep. And I've only been through 6 others so far. Okay, I want craft all of them, thank you. Sleepy potion and styptic. Oh, that's probably quite useful. Why is there a Tinto Berry in there? Weird.
The only thing I can't get to is there's a firefly that's trapped in the middle of this.
Oh, okay. The
there's
fireflies
plenty of them around.
tend to stick around anyway. Where? Oh, Falcor, will you please land? Thank you. You're still in the doorway. Alright. Oh yeah.
You're just gonna light that up for you. Oh, there you go. Nice.
Just made him follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I feel like I'm short a dinosaur or two there. I can't be, I guess, but isn't anything on the roof, is there?
Didn't see anything.
Right, let's close the door. Security and all that. Take those out first. And then let's go see what it is that there is to see.
I'll close this door as well, shall I?
Yeah, thank you.
Don't want people getting into your base.
No. There's so much in there that's of great value. I am re-watered. Have I taken all the food out of there? Ah, there we go. Lovely. Right, let's go see this thing then that you're wanting to show me.
It'll be out this way.
Okay. Hey, mine's faster than yours.
I've no idea how.
So?
Missiles.
Missiles. It's a dinosaur.
I thought dinosaurs had missiles.
Only the ones that are Autobots.
You can get laser raptors, can't you?
Yeah, obviously you can get laser. That's why they're called Velociraptors. Oh,
You see, that was clever. Smart.
I'm out of stamina. I just got to get to a beach. There we go.
Oh, what?
Stamina. Oh, we're here anyway.
Yeah, run along the little land bridge.
Or I could just fly over. Some lazy. Nice raft.
That is cool.
Yeah, I've had to make a couple of them just to get over here. So if you walk along this, just be careful, because if you fall, you'll die.
Really? That's a
Wow.
long way down.
Holy hell.
Oh.
So what I'm doing is filling this giant perimeter with sand.
Yeah, same Minecraft style.
Yes, basically. And if you take a quick dip in here, you'll see what's underneath there. Actually, let me make it daytime for a second, because it's a little easier to see then.
Ching!
Alright, try now.
Oh, nice. That is
So, yeah.
awesome.
The goal is to expose this thing completely to the empty air,
Yeah,
Wow.
that's going to be...
because Like, I've not really found a method that's reliable of exploring these things.
Like a temple.
Yeah, it's an underwater temple.
Oh wow.
My
But if you swim around it on your own, you can't recover stamina, so eventually you just get tired and can't
drown,
move.
Yeah.
And none of the ocean tames are really small enough and powerful enough to get through the doors and then fight all the stuff.
Yeah, if it's strong enough, then it's too big to get in. If it can get in, it's not strong enough.
Precisely.
I wonder if you could like carry a ground dino into the water, and
I've not thought of that.
that'd be quite fun.
But the other thing is you can't use magic items or eat or drink any food or potions while you're down there.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's not possible to renew your stamina by taking a stamina potion. You can't heal yourself with a healing potion. You can't eat if you get hungry. It's virtually impossible to do without draining the entire thing like I'm doing right now.
Yeah, that's a bit crazy. But
So I
it's,
thought, yeah, why not Guardian farm it?
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna be good.
How are you draining it?
So, you see that wall of sand?
Yeah.
Basically, each row along here has had a wall of sand. So you fill it with sand to replace the water.
And
Then
the water
when you-
just stays there, doesn't fill it back up.
Yeah, because they haven't put that mechanic in the game yet.
Physics are a bit weird in this game.
Yeah, so I imagine they will fix it.
It was working to your favour though, wasn't it?
It is at the moment, yeah. But I mean, otherwise you just leave one layer of sand around.
Sand is also the only block that's affected by gravity in this game.
Yeah.
Mm.
So sand is basically the only thing you
I-
can fill it from the top down like
I
this.
believe flint is as well, but you can't.
You can't collect blocks of flint, yeah.
Yeah, there's no thingy.
The other thing is you can't place blocks underwater unless you're sat in an air pocket.
Oh right, I just know that.
So it's not possible to fill it from the inside unless you've got a place to stand that's like you can breathe.
'Cause when I
Makes it very awkward.
when I lost my gear, like the second set of gear I lost, the first time. Oh, hello! I didn't mean to do that. I couldn't get to it because it was in the water, and I was getting killed every time I tried. What are you doing? So it was actually really close to the edge, and there was a hill. So I luckily found that there was a cavern in the hill. So I got inside, dug all the way down to the right level, and then just dug out the edge of the wall and just popped out, grabbed my stuff, and popped back in again.
Yeah. I've done that a couple of times when I've been killed in a cave by something that's way too powerful for me.
How did you get there?
Oh, the carbonemas?
Yeah.
Yeah, they spawn on the ocean islands sometimes.
Right.
They're just like turtle rocks.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to head back to base. At which point I shall log off and see you later.
Yeah, by the time you get back from your trip to Mallorca, I might be about halfway done with this,
Yeah. Nice.
considering it's taken me most of today just to get as far as you saw.
Yeah. That's not quick progress, is it?
Not so much.
Oh, so the sauropod also destroyed the flag that was on my base.
Oh no.
So,
The flag's always the first thing to go somehow.
yeah, it's the thing that you need the most as well. Let's see if I can craft one of them quickly. 5 wood, 20 fibre. Easy. Wood, fibre, flag.
Yeah, fiber's not a problem for you right now.
Whoa! Seriously? Stood on my roof again. Structural
He heard you were
integrity,
making
I
another
suppose.
flag.
There's a goddamn sauropod on my goddamn roof. Get the shotgun.
Do the crouch jump. There we go. Hop. My goodness.
That thing is fucking nuts.
It can if it's in attack mode. If it's in just amble around mode, then it goes straight through.
So
Or
if you attacked it, you could run through it.
yeah, I accidentally hit one earlier, and it destroyed the flag, all of the extra roof. I had these all the way around, all the extra roof. It destroyed a set of steps that get up onto there, all my fences, and an animal trough that was there. And that was just a very brief. Oh, blimey! It vibrated me off the roof. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's pop him in there so that he survives. Because the server's live while oh, never mind. Because the server's live while you're not logged in. If you don't feed your dinos, they'll die. So converting them to these blocks and putting them in the storage chamber means, yeah, it's like stasis effectively. I don't want to look at your butt, Sauropod.
It's amazing how far Tamagotchis have come these days, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, I think that's all of my dinos safely sealed away now, so Woogie doesn't have to worry about feeding them anymore. So I'll put my cooked meat, raw meat in here. Yeah, it does. It sounds like it, doesn't it? Yeah. Why is this not? Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's only 22 hours worth of fuel for that preserving meat, so all that meat's going to go off. That'll be fine. Don't really need it. Right. Hopefully I will be safe in here. Why can I not walk there? I can't walk that side of my hut.
Okay.
Weird. Odd little glitch. Right. Thank you very much for watching, people. I will see you next time. And yeah, I'll probably do a stream when I'm back next week. So that'll be Tuesday to Thursday, something in there. But then I'm off for another 2 weeks after that. So yeah, tune in if you can. Otherwise, I'll see you in a few weeks.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.